Hey, what's up guys? Miles Jenner, got some gameplay commentary for you. I'm gonna quickly talk about the gameplay. Okay, we started jacking around, we were all gonna use rice shields. And I think like one of the people didn't listen or something, or I think we realized we were on a pretty good winning streak right now. We were on our 20 win streak, and this is Search and Destroy. We were on a 20 win streak, and we like kind of forgot about it because we were doing so good. And then right in the middle of it, someone mentioned, they were like, "Oh shit, dude, we like won like the past 30 games." And of course, you know, he's being a little oh fuck, what's the word? What is it? A little it's right at the tip of my tongue. Like he was exaggerating, kind of. That's not the word I was looking for, but it'll do. And so we were like, "Oh yeah, we kind of have been kicking ass, so maybe we should go try hard the next couple rounds." And so we were like, all right. So we started doing that, and I did pretty good. I went 15-3, and for Search and Destroy, and like most of my deaths were just getting shot in the back like this when I was messing around. I don't think I died too much when I was going try hard, but yeah. Anyways, moving on from the gameplay, that's boring. Anybody can talk about gameplay. I'm gonna tell you about something that happened to me a little bit before Christmas break. So I mean, it was a while ago, but I kind of forgot about it, and then I'm just now like kind of remembering it. Like I forgot about it, and I was like, oh shit. I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, I should probably do a commentary over this before I forget it. Well, while it's kind of somewhat fresh in my head. So we have school laptops, and don't be like, oh my god, you guys are so lucky. No, our laptops really suck. They're like really slow, and like if you try to play flash games at school, they lag. It's horrible. I don't really understand how that's even possible, but it is. So we'll be sitting there, and we'll be, sitting there playing games or whatever, and it'll be all laggy and shit. We'll be like, oh fuck this, I'm gonna start emailing people, because we have email accounts. We have this mail application, and we can just share. We can email. Everyone has their own email address. It's the first 3 letters of their first name, and then their last name, and it's at holtonks.net. So we can, we know what everyone's email is, so we'll just sit there, we'll be emailing each other during school. And I was sitting there doing that, and then this girl that I was talking to her, but I don't know, there's something like, I'll talk to a girl for a little while, and then like, I'll get bored with it, like, they'll be like, yeah, sure, they'll be like, you want to fuck me? And I'll be like, well, you just made it too easy, now I really don't want to talk to you. And this is what she did. She was like, I could have gotten into her pants so easy, it just wasn't even like, she wasn't even worth talking to anymore. It was just wasting my time. Because I already was there. I could already get in her pants if I wanted to, but I really didn't want to at that point because she's really not that hot. So so that happened, and I'm sitting here, I'm trying to get her to stop talking to me. Like, I'm trying to piss her off. But I couldn't figure out any ways to get her mad at me, because I don't normally focus on getting girls mad at me. I normally focus on them wanting to get on my dick. So I'm like, I really didn't know what to do. And I started like being a dick to her. Like, I didn't talk to her, I didn't reply to her text or anything. I just kind of blocked her out. Well, when I'm at school, I'm sitting there emailing all the other girls. She'll email me like out of nowhere. I'll be like, oh my god, I'll just ignore it. And then I'll ignore it, and then I'll ignore it, and then eventually she's in the class with one of the girls I'm sitting here emailing, and then she'll be like, why the fuck are you talking to this person and not me? And I'll be like, because I'm friends with this girl, and you're annoying. Leave me alone, you psychotic bitch. And so I'm sitting there, and I was trying to find a way to get her mad at me. And then she started cussing at me and shit. She was, calling me like a douchebag, and she said fuck like every other word. Like, she didn't know any other cuss words but fucking douchebag. So I was like, okay, well, let's see what I can do. So I went on, and this is something that, like, I'm not a hacker because I know how to do it. Like, a lot of people know how to do it. You can change your name to make it appear as somebody else's. What you do is you go to the system preferences, and you go to your account, and you change your name. I don't know why you can change it like that. Maybe it's because it's a private network or something, I don't know. But you can change your name. So I changed my name to our principal, which his name is Rod Whitmer. So I changed my first and last name to Rod Whitmer, and I changed my my email address to R Whitmer, because the teachers and like the staff and stuff, there's only the first letter, not the first 3 letters. So I changed my full name, and then I changed what what it would appear to them as. So it would be R Whitmer. If they try to email if they try to email him, it would come up onto my screen. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. You know, I've never thought of doing something like that before. I've always changed my name to other people's names, and then I'd like start messaging them as somebody else, and I'd like just to fuck with them. And you know, I didn't really like mean any harm or anything. I'll just I just like, I don't know, I'd fuck around with them, I guess. And they get mad sometimes, and that was just like, it gave a reason to talk to her. It'd give me like a topic or something, or I'd get her mad at her. So then I had, you know, all the reason to sit there and start talking to her, and then get her to not be mad at me, and then I could eventually, you know, work that into getting into her pants. So I did that, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, you know, what should I say? Like, I have so much power. I'm the principal. In theory, I'm the principal. And I'm like, you know, I could do so much. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, alright, I got it. So I'm sitting there, I'm start typing up, and I ended up putting down, so Ashley, cause that's her name, I was like, so Ashley, I've been reading a lot of your emails lately, and I'm seeing a lot of profanity, and I don't really like it. I'm gonna call your parents and notify them of your language, and I'm going to possibly assign you BAS. I haven't decided yet. I'll possibly assign you BAS, and so I wasn't really thinking of the full consequences that could happen from this. So I sent it. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. What if she goes to the office and then tells them what she did? Goes and talks to him, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and like apologizes. What could happen? So I'm sitting there, I'm kind of stressing out about it. There's this girl that I was sitting next to in that class. Me and her, we were sitting there talking about it. She knew all about it. I told her what I was going to do, and she was sitting there giggling about it. We were having fun, and I was kind of flirting with her at the same time. So like a double kill, right? Sitting there getting this nasty bitch to leave me alone, and then I'm getting the hotter girl to talk to me some more. So it was working out pretty good. And then I remember I was sitting there, and I changed my email back to my name, and I was like, I heard you got an email from Whitmer. And then I put JK, it was me. I was just trying to get you to leave me alone. And I don't think I really said that. I don't remember what I said, honestly. I think I was just like, oh, I was just kidding, that was me. And then I was going to, like, ignore her again until she left me alone. And pretty much, I did that, and, oh my god, I lost track of where I was at. And then I get called down to the office. So I left my computer upstairs. I deleted all my messages, and I left my computer upstairs because I didn't want to take it down there with me. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, what's the problem? And freaking, he's like, do you have your computer? I was like, no, it's up in my class. He goes, well, go get it. So I had to walk my happy ass all the way up there. The freaking girl starts laughing at me when she sees me pick up my computer, because she knows what happened. She knows I'm fucked. And so I'm like, god damn, I'm so screwed. And so I'm sitting down with him face to face. He's bald and shit, and I'm like, I got a full head of hair. And he's like, so, I heard you've been trying to impersonate me. He's like, do you know what, he said, do you know what the consequences of that could be? And I was like, well, no, not really. I was trying to get her to leave me alone. You know, I was being honest with him. I didn't like her. I wanted her to leave me the hell alone. So I was trying to be honest with him. I was like, well, no, but I was just trying to get her to leave me alone. He was like, well, you know, I could get the police involved in this, and there be some pretty serious consequences. And I'm like, I know you're not gonna do that, because then you're just gonna look like an idiot because some freaking 16-year-old kid just hacked your guys' computer system and changed his freaking name. Then he looks like the dumbass the freaking computer tech people do. Look at that kid, wow, okay. And so I ended up getting Friday night school, and Friday night school was 3 hours of detention. So it was freaking so boring because I had nothing to do. I mean, I had all my work done. It was the end of the semester. We were doing finals. Everything was over. So yeah, that's kind of my story. So leave a like and a comment, whatever, and let me know what you guys thought.